Tinubu appointed central bank governor with patch-part CV for Nigeria. The former SGF, Lawal, shocked Nigerians with this unbelievable revelation. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Babache Lawal, the former secretary to the government of the Federation, SGF, has said that President Bola Tinubu appointed the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Dr. Olayemi Kadiso, with what he described as patch CV. Lawal, who said this while speaking during an interview on Arise News Television on Wednesday, said that the new CBN governor has patch CV because he was merely the Commissioner of Planning in Lagos State, which, according to the former SGF, is a very small state out of the 36 states in the country. He noted that though Lagos could be seen as a big economy, it cannot be used as a basis to say that the CBN governor has enough experience to be in that position. Lawal said, as to this central bank governor, in my response to APC, All Progressive Congress, when they decided to take me on, I mentioned that the president had a central bank governor with patch-part CV. I said patch-part CV because he was the Commissioner of Planning in Lagos State, a very small state out of the 36 states we have. It is a big economy, but you cannot say he has enough experience to be in that position as a central bank governor. They also went on to say that he was a chairman of a bank with 13 branches, and that does not give him sufficient exposure. A bank with 13 branches. I mentioned that they are all looted around Lagos, with 2 branches in Lagos, Warri, Benin City, and all that. To me, the bank was targeting oil money, and he is now the central bank governor. Speaking further, Lawal, who said he had already argued that Kadiso was not qualified for the position of the CBN governor, said he did not disappoint my expectations because the first thing he did as the governor was to remove the import ban on 43 items, most of which were very crucial to Nigerians' food sufficiency. He removed the ban on importation of rice. Nigeria had a very massive program on self-sufficiency in rice for the Anchor Borrowers program, and we were beginning to reach about 90% self-sufficiency. We farmers were beginning to think that by next year, we will be exporting the excess rice that we have produced. But he comes and says, no, you are now free to import rice. He can give you the foreign exchange to import rice. He does the same thing on many other agricultural items. It convinced me that my suspicion that this man will not be able to do his job was right. He also said that President Bola Tinubu's cabinet members saying that only 2 or 3 out of He said that President Bola Tinubu's cabinet members, that only 2 or 3 out of the 46 ministers are incompetent. According to him, the rest are the president's cronies. Speaking in an interview on Arise News Television on Wednesday, Lawal said that the only Minister of Work, David Umahi, the Minister of Finance, Mr. Wole Edu, and particularly Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Mamman, are competent, while the rest are Tinubu's friends, girlfriends, and sisters and wives' friends. The former SGF said that he was president Tinubu's long-time friend, and he predicted those who would be appointed to various positions in the president's administration, even when they were not qualified for the positions. Lawal said, "We were friends with Bola Tinubu for many years, and I know the people around him, and I had the suspicion that based on my knowledge of some of his friends, I had an idea of who will occupy such position and what he's going to do." When he announced his cabinet of 46, to be sincere, I only acknowledged 2 people as being competent, and I found those 2 people and I congratulated them, and I confessed to them that I considered them a round peg in round holes. The first was David Umahi, who is the Minister of Work. Before David Umahi became the governor, he was a civil engineering contractor, building roads and buildings. So I considered him a round peg in a round hole. The second person I thought is a round peg in a round hole is the Minister of Finance, Mr. Wale Adu, and I also congratulated him. Speaking on the capacity of the Minister of Education, Lawal, who is from Adamawa State in the northern region of Nigeria, said, on the basis of what he has been doing in the past, the Minister of Education from my state was a Vice Chancellor of a university. He has been in academia all his life, but has been a Minister of Education, I don't know. I think he too is a round peg in a round hole. That is my assessment of the government. The rest are just cronies, the friends, my friends, girlfriends, my sisters and my wife's friends, and all that. They are all over in the cabinet. So guys, what's your take on this? Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you.